Good day, everyone. My name is Olayemi Adewale, a data analyst and educationist. I'm happy to be here with you as a data analyst instructor, and I hope you will enjoy every bit of this training section. Just feel relaxed and follow me. Now, the first thing we need to do is to know what we are here for, and that's what I call Introduction to SPSS. The data training section we are going to base on SPSS, and as time goes on, we can introduce another software. But for now, it's SPSS. Now, SPSS Statistics is a software package used for interactive or patch statistics analysis and long produced by SPSS Incorporation. It was acquired by IBM in 2009. The current version are named IBM SPS like 25, version 2025 statistics. The software name originally stood for Statistical Package for Social Sciences. Statistical Package for Social Sciences, that is where we got the acronym SPSS. And SPSS is widely used program for statistical analysis in social science. It is also used by market researchers, health researchers, survey companies, governments, parastatal, education researcher, marketing organization, data miners, and others. In addition to statistical analysis, data management like case selection, file reshaping, creating derived data, and data documentation are the features of this base software. That is the SPSS that we are talking about. Now, what are the statistics that's included in this software? The statistics that is included in this software. Okay. One, we have descriptive statistics, and that one is with cross tabulation, frequency, descriptive ratio statistics. Two, bivariate statistics, and this one is with mean, t-test, ANOVA, and that ANOVA means analysis of variance, correlation, and correlation we have bivariate correlation, partial correlation, distance, non-parametric test, variance. The third one is prediction for numeric outcomes, like regression, linear regression. That's what the statistics, this SPSS can do. 4, prediction for identifying growth, like factors analysis, cluster analysis, discriminants. Alright. Okay. The next one we're going to look at is two main types of analysis. And the two main types of statistical analysis methods are descriptive and inferential. However, there are other types that also deal with many aspects of data, including data collection, prediction, and planning. Is that again? Alright. The next thing we are going to look at is what is analysis and a sample of it. The definition of analysis is the process of breaking down something into its parts to learn what they do and how they relate to one another. For example, examining blood in a lab to discover all its components is an example of analysis. Result students at all levels are an example of analysis. Okay? The next one is what is the difference between data analysis and interpretation. Because the major thing is that after you've analyzed your data, the major thing is interpretation, so that a layman can see what you have done and check or probably compare it to what is happening. That is the beautiful of this analysis. After your analysis, the next thing is interpretation. Alright. Data analysis involves working to uncover patterns and trends in datasets. Data interpretation involves explaining those patterns and trends. And which one comes first? Data analysis comes first before data interpretation. Therefore, you have to gather the data, analyze it before you now interpret. So, what has happened before and what can happen in the future. The next one is how data analysis and interpretation are so important in your research. Why do we need to analyze data? Why do we need to interpret data? The importance of data interpretation and data analysis. Data analysis and interpretation are critical to develop sound conclusion and make better informed decisions. And one of it is qualitative analysis. And in this, you led a research with a lot of numeric data to be analyzed through various statistical methods, probably mean, standard deviation, frequency distribution, for instance. There are many. Okay. The next one is types of analysis in research. Types of analysis in research. Now, you want to carry out the research. What type of research you want to carry out? Now, the first one is exploratory data analysis. Exploratory data analysis, like experiments in the laboratory. The second one is descriptive data analysis, which includes univariate descriptive data analysis, bivariate and multivariate data analysis. The third one is casual data analysis. Casual data analysis. The next one is predictive data analysis, to predict what's going to happen with the present situation. The next one is inferential data analysis. Inferential data analysis. The next one is decision tree, and this one is talking about probability. And the next one is mechanistic data analysis. And the last one, number 8, which is evolutionary programming. That is the last one. That is the research one can do, that you can use this SPSS to analyze. What are the types of data analysis? What are the type of data analysis? Now, majorly we have 4. The first one is descriptive. The second one, diagnostic analysis. And third one, predictive analysis. And fourth one, prescriptive analysis. Descriptive to describe. Diagnostic is to analyze, to diagnose, like patients. Predictive is to predict what can happen. Why? Other way that you have to prescribe. That's prescriptive analysis, probably in hospital. Types of data and measurement scope. Yes. When you are entering your data, by the time you get to the practical class, you will know the importance of this measuring scale. And actually, we have 4. In statistics, there are 4 data measurement scale. We have nominal scale, we have ordinal scale, interval scale, and ratio scale. And these are the simple way to subcategorize different type of data. Alright. Now, the first one, which is nominal scale. This scale gives categorization without order, whether it's being measured in category into 2 or more classification that indicate only difference, e.g., either male or female, statistics method, like me, either male or female statistics method. Then the statistics method we can use there under this nominal scale is, you can use mode, you can use mean, you can use percentage, you can use chi-square, can be used here. The second one is ordinal scale. In addition to indicating differences, this scale also orders the scores on some basics such as low to high or least to most. An example is attitude to students, attitude to school, and the statistics method we can use like mode, median, percentage, percentile, rank correlation, and chi-square can be used to analyze this ordinal score. The third one is interval score. Interval score. And what is interval score? In addition to in ordinary scale, equal units for intervals are established in this case, such that a difference of a point in one point of the scale is equivalent to a differences of 1 point in any other parts of the scale. An example is the thermometer measurement, that is, thermometer for reading temperature. And the statistical method we can use, like mode, median, standard deviation, t-test, correlation. The ratio score. In addition to equal units, this scale contains a true 0 point that indicates a total absence of whatever is being measured. Examples include monetary expenditure of a school, of a country, financial institution. Alright. And the statistical method we can use like geometric mean, percent variation, regression analysis, analysis of variance, analysis of covariance can be used. And this one, that's where some people say they want to run regression, like they go to statistics bulletin, they collect statistics bulletin, grab GDP, inflation rate compared to GDP and to per capita income. This under this ratio score. Alright, the next thing we do is method of data collection. Alright, how can we collect the data you want to analyze? Okay, now the most common use method are public literature source. Like I said, you can go to Federal Office of Statistics (FOC). You can go to Central Bank (CBN) to collect data. As public literature source, survey, and get survey on the internet, email and mail it. Interviews, can get it on or telephone call, face to face or focus group. Face to face, that one has to do with a questionnaire that you have already prepared and you have to focus. That is what we want to do, just for them to answer what is happening in the area of the study. Observation, probably those ones that are do practical observation, document and record and experiment. That's the method of data collection we can use to analyze data. Alright. Now, what are the steps in data analysis? What are the steps in data analysis? To improve your data analysis skills and simplify your decision, let's go this 5 steps in your data analysis process. Step 1. You have to define your question. You define your question, what to do, and where exactly you are going. Step 2. Set a clear measurement priorities. What method do you want to intend to use in analyzing your data? You've set out the question, you want to use interview, you want to use questionnaire, you want to get statistical bulletin. That's what you set up. You want to carry out the experiment, you set out your question at the interval. Then the next step is this: set a clear measurement priority you want to use. Now the next thing is to go out and collect the data. Is it a sample that you want to collect? In the interval, you collect your data through all the one I mentioned of method of data collection. Step 4, you now analyze the data. And when you analyze the data, and before that analysis, after collecting, you have to input your data into the experiment. That is the practical aspect of this training. Analyze data is step 5, which is interpret your results. And that is the analyzing and interpreting is the major concern of this training. When you get the data, how do you analyze, how do you interpret, and after interpretation of your result, how do you relate that result to the present and the future need? That's the purpose of this training. Thank you. I believe you enjoyed it. Thank you. We'll meet again next time.